Hi and welcome back to another Dofus video. My name is Caleb from Caleb's Chill Gaming, and I've upgraded my gear a little bit, and I got rid of the mount and got this Rye Needle. I bought a level 100 and it gives me 70 chance 1 AP. It's a little bit better than the Drag Turkey that I was leveling up. It seems to work pretty well with the Aquadala gear that I've got. Now I've got 8 AP at level 82, and so hopefully once I reach 100 I'll have 9 AP, which will be pretty handy. So in this video what I'm going to do is just give you a brief rundown of what I've been doing recently, which has been leveling up my professions. I've been collecting stuff and selling it, and as you can see I've worked my way up. I had 2 million karmas, and then I bought the Rye Needle, which cost me I think 550 or 600 KK, and other than that I've just been sort of collecting some stuff, some items, some drops, farming, and basically what I'm trying to do is level up my professions a little more. So you can see I've leveled up my shoemaker to 43, jeweler to 40, and tailor to 25. There's a few other ones which are just low levels, but it's been mainly them. To get them that high, what I've done recently is actually come to Incarnam, and I've just been fighting mobs from forest, in the souls area, pastures. I haven't done much in the fields, and a little bit in the lakes, and some in the mine. And all I've been doing is getting about 100 resource of each drop that they get, and then going and crafting something. I haven't really been paying attention too much to what I've actually been making. Stuff like Tetra, Amulet, Royal Gantai, just these sort of low level items, but it's been enough for me to level it up quite high pretty quickly. So I would definitely recommend to be a higher level, because some of these monsters have about 30 to 40 HP. So once you're hitting that per hit, and you can do that multiple times in a turn, then I'd definitely recommend coming back to Incarnam and fighting a whole bunch of stuff, and yeah, basically just going in and doing a whole bunch of different professions. The easiest way to find out what you've got is to click the item down here, only display recipes I can craft. So for example, we can make 6 of this one here, which will give us 35 XP each, and you can just click on the number and it will tell you that you can make 6. You combine, and I just go through each one and make as many as I can. So now that's level 44. So these ones that make 2 XP I don't really worry about too much, because at that level it's really not that handy. So that'll do 15 XP times 2, so that'll be handy. So basically I've just gone through and killed a whole bunch of different animals in Incarnam, and you get a fair few drops that you can either sell or make into other items. So something like this here, so the Eternal Ashes, pretty high percent drop. You can see it's used in quite a few things, and it can level you up pretty quick. So obviously not level 200, we want something depending on what could we do. I'll use it as an example. Could just do Bear Amulet. I'm not sure how much that gives. What we could do, so we need some Incarnam relics. So to get Incarnam relics, we have to come down to the cemetery. So what I might do is come to the cemetery and fight some monsters there, and then we'll go back and we'll go to the jeweler's workshop and make some bear amulets. Now they're not really worth anything to sell individually. I've found that they're not worth a huge amount, and you can put them in the market, but no one's really going to buy them. The items aren't really that useful, in my opinion. But what you can do is to crush the item. So to do that, I think you have to be pay to play, because I don't think there's any areas you can crush that are free to play. But what I would do is to crush them, and then you get the runes, and you can sell the runes, and the runes sell really quickly. I've made a lot of money that way. It's not so much, it'll tell you the value of the item of the runes, but I've found that selling the runes is a lot more efficient than trying to sell the individual items, at least in my experience. So we've got 6 already. We might grab maybe 18 or so, or this map can be good, or it can be horrible. Yeah, it's not too bad. We get the challenge too. Let's go to another 3. Do I have any relics already? Oh, geez, I've got a lot in my inventory at the moment. So I've got 10. So I'll probably just work my way through to 18, and then we'll go back and make some and see how much experience that gives us. So another thing which I'm going to do is a video on how to make the game run a little bit quicker, especially with mobs. One thing that I've done is in the settings, you can, in shortcuts, change your keyboard to US. It's automatically set to the French keyboard. Even in Australia, I put it as the US keyboard, and what that does is you can, same as your quick buttons here, so you can click them faster. Once you're in a battle, once we start, you can see that this is 1, 2, 3, and so on. So I put the main spells that I use here on this first bar, so I just use my keypad on my keyboard just to click 2, which gives me coin throwing. So you can direct where you want your mouse to be and click 2 and then click on the monster straight away, which I found has saved a lot of time for me. Another way is, which sort of does stuff up challenges sometimes, but what you can do, so this one's a good example, from top to bottom, so you can go, that's level 9, 6, 6. If they were different levels, these two Chafer Sneaks, you could figure out, so that one's level 6 and say he was level 5, you could click on, let's kill him, say he's 6 and he's 5, you go, right, I need to click on him, and it'll attack that one on this little timeline. I found that can help quicken up those fights a little bit. Not doing that challenge, that will take us forever. So with this Aquadala gear, it also gives me 1 extra movement point. We'll do this. I only need 1 more. Right, what do we have in Relic? 20. Oh, okay, that's right. We'll just clear this next map and then we'll go and make some amulets. So yeah, I hope to do like a bit of a Dofus tips and tricks to make the game a little bit easier, especially these sort of little shortcuts. And chat shortcuts is another pretty good one that a lot of people I've seen don't use. So, oh, I can reach him there, excellent. Look at that, line of sight. Didn't even plan that. Alright, let's go make, whoops. Oh, what is going on? let's go make some amulets. So we'll just go back to the jewelers. So we'll just make our way back to the jewelers and then we'll make some amulets, and hopefully that'll give us another level. So that's why I sort of recommend being at a higher level, because then you can defeat those monsters like you saw pretty quick and easily, and it doesn't take too much time, and you can collect a lot of items to craft pretty quickly. So obviously you'd want to do some of these higher level ones because they give you 800 experience. Can't see what it is for. We're almost at the end of the level. If you could do one of these ones at 800, so something like Satisfied Summoner Ring would be good. If I could get Shrub Straight, I don't know where you get that, but the Squirrel Fabric and the Milliboo Wolf Hair you can collect in the Astrub Forest. So I only give 28 experience, so we can also make a Bandita, which we'll make. So we can make 8 of them. So you can see that gave us another level and additional pods, which are pretty important, especially late game. So originally, I don't know how many pods you start off with, but as you level up your professions, you get more pods, so you can carry more stuff around, which is very important, so you don't have to be constantly going to the bank and depositing items all the time. So you can see at the moment I've got 3,313 pods out of a maximum 4,116. So as you can see, I've got quite a bit in here, so I will take most of that to the resource market and sell it. I also have a few items here that I'm going to crush because I don't need them, and a bit of useless stuff like this which isn't worth that much, so I might just drop on the ground for someone in Incarnam to enjoy. So if this has sort of helped you a little bit, then please do like and subscribe. If you're not sure what to make, you can go to your See More buttons and click on the Professions tool. And so Shoemaker, a lot of the stuff that I've been making at the lower levels, if you scroll down, have been stuff like the pink dragger boots, so you can get all this stuff from Incarnam. Samurai belts you can make from stuff in Incarnam. Space Vader, Pong belt, all these stuff. A lot of this stuff here you can make from gathering items in Incarnam, and you get 34 experience for each one. So I've got 19,000 experience at the moment, so you could do the math on that if you'd like and see what that is. But yeah, there's quite a few items here that you can make just from items in Incarnam. So definitely, once you're at that point in your Dofus career where you can hit that 30-40 very comfortably, like I can use that spell 3 times, and all the monsters in Astrub are 3 or less mobs, 3 or less monsters, so I can beat a mob quite quickly and collect a lot of stuff and then craft. So I'm going to continue on doing a fair bit of this, maybe level up the lower level stuff because that's a bit quicker, and just get more pods, so that will help me later on in the game of Dofus. So thanks for watching.